guys trying to introduce dynos to motorcycles in the past, and then little old me came along, having freshly come from Europe and America and used and seen firsthand the Dynojet dynos. I was blown away by the fact there wasn't any here in Australia and nobody was talking about them. There didn't seem to be any interest. In fact, it was very negative towards any form of dyno and motorcycles. So I saw that as a significant opportunity to jump in there and do something about it, which is what I did. Well, I did an apprenticeship in little old New Zealand. A very good apprenticeship it was, as it turns out. Qualified as a motorcycle engineer, which doesn't exist anymore. I ran the workshop that I was an apprentice in for a number of years, and we had a race team there, and it was backed up by Suzuki New Zealand on the motocross team. Did that for a couple of years. So eventually I got to England, worked for Honda UK at the time. From there I went on to Canada and worked at the Honda Canada race team. And we did the Canadian series and Daytona and a few of the AMA rounds at the time as well, which was good fun. Knowing what I'd learnt in terms of all the dyno stuff, I was surprised when I came here, as I said, that there wasn't anything positive to say about dynos, and I thought, this is just crazy. So I came here and based myself in Melbourne in 1992, and so I've been ever since. People were kind of excited by the prospect of putting their bikes on dynos and saw it just as an opportunity to measure how much power it had and take away the graph and use it as bragging rights amongst all their mates. The hard part of it, and to some extent it is still a bit of a process, was to educate people into, that was not the only thing that a dyno could do. And in fact, I've recently written an article about it and posted it on my website as to all the things that dynos are capable of doing and how they can be used effectively for any given situation other than just measuring horsepower and torque.